start the recording. Okay, welcome to the, I believe, actual first official game of the Charlio match. We've had some mishaps, we've had some problems.
There have been no mishaps. I don't know what you're talking about.
Very quick.
We were perfect.
I'm Ethan.
I'm Ellie.
Yes, and we are going to be casting this excellent game.
The CharlioBRAWL Grand Prix of 2021. That's what I'm calling it now. I've decided. That's its official name. Okay.
Alright, they have been given the message to F1.
I will F1 as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
It'll be...
Has started. So, last time, well, let's not necessarily reference last time, but say, hypothetically speaking,
let's say there was a practice game just before this.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see if people will use the same strats or if they'll go for a mix-up this round.
Exactly. Blue team had ultimately had a bit of a level advantage, but red team was holding their own very well, and they had the early lead.
Yeah, they had the early lead, but I think Blue was like going for a comeback.
Yeah.
They had scaled well and they had took Dragon.
Before there was a tragic mishap with the crash game button.
Yeah. For those of you unaware, because some people don't know how to play Dragon, in the center here there will be at some point a purple square, and that's called the Dragon. And if you kill the Dragon, everyone on your team gets like 1 or 2 levels. I don't remember exactly how much it is, but the levels, as you can see in the upper left corner, because Ethan has it too, even though he's spectating, are like what you use to buy abilities and stuff. So like taking Dragon is a good way to get a level advantage on the enemy team.
Matthew is using the sniper comp that was so effective in practice round. It's scrims, that's what we should say. That's the proper term, scrims.
Yeah.
Charlie
It
also
looks
going
like
for that ice
people
shield
are
break comp. And implodes the
mostly
from Sam.
running
These are looking like the same comps.
back, yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how it develops if people change around. Fairly standard game. James going in for the minigun.
Oh, but James armor broke
got
and
the
killed. That's
got the frost armor break, and that's
big
a sentence never I've seen one.
Zach.
Sam kind of pushing back. That's definitely not what Zach wanted right there, because he was right up close with melee to boot.
Charlie misses an armor break.
Ooh, but he lands the frost shot on Sam, and it looks like Sam has off cooldown for at least Molotov.
That's some turret pressure.
James is back.
An effective use of James's death, ultimately. Oh, that's a lot of damage onto Asa. Their whole team is pretty
Missing
low.
the armor break.
Oh, but James might
All
die
of our
again.
team is pretty low. And
there's
Charlie pushing them back with the pop gun pressure. Looks like Ace is back to get ball.
Oh,
there's an
Implositov. Sam
knocking.
Is low. So is James. There goes the first turret. Blue team is making a strong early showing here.
Yeah, they're walling them out for sure. There's James. There's Zach. That's who it was.
Well, Zach does a lot of damage.
Ace is low.
James is very low. Puts up the block. 22
James.
health. Oh, and an armor break finishes him
James.
off. Implositov through a wall. Gets mad about half health, but he flashes out of it. Charlie's out of ammo. Still close.
Implositov's best at confirming kills and chunking off health, but it's really hard to get a 0 to death on a Implositov, so you really need your teammates to be there to help apply more pressure to him. There goes Ace.
A lot of damage on Ace.
The good thing about most abilities is that they go through the wall and definitely catch your opponent off guard.
Oh, a crazy armor break from Charlie. A flash in from Zach.
Doesn't seem
Charlie
like it'll make us an advantage, and there goes Charlie.
What an effective engage. Hopefully that will be enough to get some ball moving for red team. They might have a chance to turn around here. Blue team is backing off.
Back, and Asa is going around getting defense. Monster with minigun. That should gonna let no problem. Left turret gets low, and left turret 1 is down. Matthew hit through walls, so now he'll be able to effectively pressure from a long distance.
Zach and Asa
So
are
but
Matt's providing support. Zach is low.
Couple of lucky snipes.
That could be done.
There's
Here.
another one. Ooh.
5 health.
Yeah,
Can he
Matt
make it
is
out? No,
getting
ace
good.
on. That's Zach done. Meanwhile, James is trying to 1v the dragon. This could be possible. This could be done.
He's doing it again.
Yeah. We've seen James.
Here comes blue team though. They're in on it.
James not do this successfully.
Here they come. Yeah, they're gonna pick dragon. Both of them are there.
Oh, but James takes
Oh,
it.
James
Good
steals it.
secure.
James
Wow.
steals it.
Okay, so dragon goes to red team.
Wrong secure. Yeah.
Oh, but he is killed
James.
off. If Sam and James both die here, it won't be worth much.
Yeah.
But it looks like Sam makes it out effectively enough. Meanwhile,
Still
Charlie
dragon
is
at the
pushing,
cost
putting
of.
some strong pressure on the turrets.
Yeah. Already, second turret has seen.
Ace
About
is looking to go
third
after
of its
Zach.
health on.
Oh, a good flash keeps him out of harm's way. But Maatty's coming in for long range pressure. Zach's alone right now.
Ooh.
Charlie with an armor break.
Charlie with this is an armor break.
Oh,
There's
Zach
an
is
heal
very
bomb.
low, and Maatty
Zach
knows where
is
he is.
super low to get that heal bomb. Zach's just.
Maatty doesn't know exactly
he's
where
firing
he is.
in
He's
the
simply
dark.
missing. That's 3 blues and 1 turret. Zach successfully makes it.
There goes turret too. Sheesh. Sam in with the implosive flips it hard, but James gets the pick on Charlie.
Indeed.
Meanwhile, Zach is 2v1ing,
Zach flashes in.
pushing the ball. Matthew backs
3
off.
reds in front of Asa. Between him and his spawn.
Matthew's
Looks like they are
backing.
both going for the
Looks
back.
like, yeah.
They're
Ace's
giving
back.
up the pressure
Yeah.
after a strong drive.
Yeah, they've already got 2 turrets down, so I think they have got a solid advantage right now.
Despite that dragon take by James, they are still in the lead.
Yeah.
Red side
Right.
jungle has been cleaned out
Are you
pretty
going?
effectively.
They might be going. They might be leaving Matthew to solo while Asa and Charlie take Garen. Is that what they're doing?
Yeah,
It
it
looks
kind of
like
looks like
that's
that.
what they're
Oh, but a
doing.
flash onto Matthew might mean this is a unfortunate strategy. Decent implositop to get out, but that's
Ooh,
a good
and there
time on his
goes the
Zach.
pick on Matthew. They're gonna have a solid chunk of time to push this, but Garen's losing health lightning fast. Let's see if Red Team
2v3 with Garen buff
notice. And
is
nope.
very doable.
Ooh, and there goes Garen as
Red team is definitely going to
approaches
be able to
turret.
get some tower
Matthew
pressure off
takes
this,
out
but
the attack monster and is able to
and then it's a
destroy
Garen buff
Red
Matthew.
Team
Look
with
how
some
fast he's
lucky
shooting. Well, Zach goes for him. He could win this still, but that's so much damage and the heal bomb
the
too.
tight, and there's the heal bomb. Yeah.
And a frost shot armor break. Yeah, that was the end of Zach.
That frost shot armor break, man, if you land both on your opponent, they are
James
not going
is
to
on
live for
full
much
team,
longer.
And he's taken out. Maatty is simply unstoppable with the
Sniper, yeah, that
snipers. Just
sniper is coming clutch. You can lay down shots in the dark to try and keep your opponents on edge and keep them from moving too predictably.
it's powerful.
And of course, you can back up your opponents through walls, because if your teammates are nearby to the players, then you'll know where they are even behind a wall, so you can easily pressure them while they are mostly unable to pressure
Sam
you.
goes down. Zach keeps jumping in, and it just has not worked effectively.
Their
oh,
whole
what a
team
shot
still
from
has
Maatty.
that Garen.
Yeah, they still have Garen, and they're
James
just
going to take down Dragon again.
He is,
Gotta say.
and he actually has a pretty good shot of getting to it before they are able to come up on him. On the other hand,
Oh,
they get a
no.
lot of pressure from this. They're gonna really be able
Yeah.
to fall for this might not
On
be a good
turret-
idea.
Turret 3, the more people that are nearby the turret, the more damage it takes. So if all 3 of them can pressure down on turret, it'll start flying. If you can
Zach
see,
making a
they
valid
bounced
last
it a
stand
couple
here,
of
but
times
it
and
is
it's
not enough in
already
front of all 3 of them.
40%
Still
down.
with Garen buff.
Still with Garen buff. Looks like this game is going to end in their favor. They take out Sam quickly, holding down pressure on James.
What a dominant showing from blue team.
Wow.
Really an impressive first game.
Aggressive display.
7-1
Aggressive
Asa is.
display. It looks like Right team will-
2,400 damage from both Matt and Asa.
Right team will definitely have to change up their strategy, I think, if they want to.
That was a strong first game.